Want to know the latest and hottest music hitting the airwaves? Don't be left out. Listen to the Golden State Media Concepts Music Podcast. Jordan and Keith keeps you on the loop with everything you need to know.
Jordan
and Keith.
From pop, rock, hip-hop, and the top 40. And we'll throw in news of your favorite artists, concert and tour dates, and so much more. Listen no further, because this is the gold standard in music podcast.
Hey you, don't touch that dial, because you're listening to Jordan, Keith, and Mariano with the Golden State Media Concepts Music Podcast.
I like that one better than the last one because it seemed more like a Batman-esque. And
I love it.
And not the burglar Batman would stop.
I loved it. It was awesome. So commercially. I loved it.
So commercially, I'm such a sellout.
What's going on, people?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good.
I think I'm
How you
okay,
doing?
guys. I think I'm
You okay?
I think I'm having a good day.
You have to think about it? All
I
right.
think, I know.
Yeah, well, I always got to think about it. I
Such
mean,
a
After
drama
hearing that
queen.
intro?
Gosh, I know.
you gotta-
exactly.
weigh the pros and the cons. Yeah, today's been all right.
Listen to you. So what do we have on deck for music reviews today, fellas?
Well, we've got Ro James's album Eldorado, and we've also got the Violent Femmes in We Can Do Anything.
Oh, I missed out on that one. Man, I'm jealous now.
That's okay.
That was good. You
Next
guys-
commercial break, let's all focus on just doing it in a unison thing. That'll be fun.
All right.
All right, you guys stay tuned for that. So, Violent Femmes, We Can Do Anything.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
You
Wow. Huh?
What do you guys want to start on? Are we doing?
What do you guys want to start on?
Let's start with the Violent Femmes.
Okay, perfect.
And
So we'll retake that then.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's
Okay.
start running.
No, I think it's good as is. Let's roll this boat. Come on,
No,
Mariano,
no,
start us
no.
off with Violent Femmes.
Whenever you're ready.
Well, the Violent Femmes was very good. I want to answer the question that Jordan asked me earlier, which is, was I pleasantly surprised? And my answer to that was no, but not because it wasn't good, but only because I already expected it to be good. I like the Violent Femmes, and I've liked them for a good while now. I remember the first time I was introduced to them was one of the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games. They always had really good soundtracks, so I'd make it a point to look up the soundtracks, and I found them, that song Day After Day. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
Day
exactly, after a day. Yep. And
Oh, now you guys sing it. The last episode, I was. That's ridiculous. You guys are against me. Okay, go on.
But now we're on the right episode.
Right.
Okay, all right.
And
No hateration, Jordan.
exactly. Do you need some water with that haterade? But yeah. After I looked them up, I was pleasantly surprised, and I had kept up with some of their stuff. And then you guys introduced me to this latest album, and
Yeah.
I liked it. It was kind of right on par.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a good album. I like it. We Can Do Anything, and they show you they really can. What did you think, Jordan?
I liked it a lot. It was. It was
liked
fun
that,
the way
huh?
you said that. It was like a motivational.
Yeah, that was. I know.
It was a lot of fun listening to it, and
Yeah.
sometimes when you have to listen to an album, it takes a second to sink in. But instantly, I just started having a good time listening to it. It was great for. I was driving when I first heard it, and I think it's great for driving. But I think it's great for a lot of just fun experiences.
I agree. This is their first new album in 15 years.
Oh man,
Isn't that crazy?
That's
That's a
time.
long
From
time.
legendary 80s folk punk.
Man, last time one of their
Punks,
albums came out, I was
yeah.
like 8 years old.
I know it's not. That's wild.
I was at least in my 40s. I think.
you. American Music, Gone Daddy Gone, Added Up, Kiss Off, and Blister in the Sun. Those are the songs they're known for the most part, for those folks who don't know. But yeah, once again, if you are looking to have some good rock and roll that's a little bit left and fun and different and quirky, Violent Femmes.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah. It was.
I think those are like very good ways to describe them too. Fun, quirky, yeah.
I
Oh,
think-
yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
it was-
Energetic.
It didn't take itself too seriously. It didn't feel like. I mean, for the most part, anyways, it just felt like a good, just felt like a run around, a fun time. It felt like a water slide. I think that this album was a water slide.
Oh yeah. A water slide. Okay.
You look confused, Maria.
Well, no, I'm just
I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke or what. But okay.
To me, it's just like a throwback. Like it sounds good. They it kind of bounced right back into the Violent Femmes for me.
It seemed a bit different from their last few albums. Like it definitely had a kind of a different sound. But I think I agree. At the same time,
But the energy
it
was
felt
there.
like something that's always been it. It just felt like a regular Violent Femmes album, and It's really nervous.
True to form. It was,
in a good true to form. True to form.
Yeah,
we did it again. Yeah, but
yeah, I agree.
I think the cool thing about the Violent Femmes, or at least this album, is a lot of times in bands, whenever it takes upwards of a decade to release an album. I'm looking at you, Guns N' Roses. People get very scared because,
right.
I mean, it's
a lot to follow,
and you're kind of building up on a
Yeah, they didn't have anything to prove.
They didn't know this wasn't the album in the making for the last decade, but it was a pleasant surprise when it came out.
Right, and if this album turns people onto their older stuff, that's even better. So it's good to, it's always good to have new stuff. It's good to have new music, and it's good to have people who are like basically pioneers come out with the new album that's actually good. So you know. Because, when you've been a musician like most of your adult life, I mean, this is all you really know a lot of times.
Right. It felt more folk punk than their last few albums.
Then really? Okay.
I think that it felt more folk. The punk had more folk in it. I'm calling the punk like it's the funk, but yeah.
All right. And favorite songs for me were songs like Issues and I Could Be Anything.
What about Holy Ghost?
I mean, that's good too, but I wanted to read you the lyrics for Issues.
Yeah, no, hit us with it. Yeah. Can I do the drum beat to cue you in?
I don't know if it's going to sound good, dude. I don't know, bro.
All right, it's not too bad, not that bad. We got it. Come on.
That's not going to work, bro. It's not going to work, I don't think.
All right, well,
so Issues,
now we know until next time.
Why are you coming around? Why are you coming here? You tell me that I'm worthless as I turn to get us a beer. You're living at the top. I'm dying underneath. I don't need anyone at my grave lying there with wreath. So don't insist. You tried to tell me about your issues. I don't need to know about them anymore. Your issues. And why are you standing in my kitchen door? I don't want to talk about it. I don't care. But what's that glistening in your stare? So, I mean, it's just fun. They say the world is round where you have another beer. Killing time all the time isn't what brings you here. Life is at the top. Death is underneath. So I don't want anyone digging up from beneath.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's more to it, but yeah.
I can't really snap.
I'm a little thirsty now for a beer, but hey. Well, I have to wait till later, but yeah.
Can you hit us with the Violent Femmes facts? Can you give us?
I mean, they're known for their most famous album. It's a self-titled one that it has with the girl looking through the door, and it's got Added Up and Blister in the Sun, and these were like 90s rock club favorites, and maybe even 80s rock club favorites or late 80s rock club favorites. So, and like I said, and I think they were always one of those bands that you liked them, but you just didn't know their name.
Yep, I know what you mean.
So, yeah.
You feel that way?
For a lot of people, I think people
think so.
If I say Violent Femmes, they're like, who? But you start singing.
It's definitely one of those bands where you hear the song before you hear the band. That went so well. Yeah. How come my drum beat couldn't have done that?
Sorry.
I'm going to try it one more time later. I've got faith now.
Yeah, so I think, if you do that or you hum the song, they're like, oh, I like them. I think it's maybe like a blessing and a curse for them in that sense,
Well, I think it's just people of our generation. I'm 23, Jordan's 22, and...
Am I?
And I'm ageless, but go ahead.
Yeah, Keith's about 19.
Ageless in Seattle. That's Keith for you.
But for us, I have an older sister that's about 5-6 years older, and she kept me introduced to some really good older music, and
that's one
of them. So I listened to that, and she'd be like, "Do you remember these people?" And I'm like, "Who?" And she'd play it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about."
Yeah, exactly.
It's where the like I said, the song outlasts the band in memory, or you know, whenever you discover it, you're going to hear the song before you hear anything else about who did it, what the song is.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of commercial appeal, and it works well if you want to make a indie movie trailer or just a movie trailer.
Yeah, I mean, but I think what's cool about this group too is that because of that with the song, I think they're a group that will be like looked up and studied in the future. I think people will. It'll be like a nice cult classic, and I think
like it's essential to the punk rock. Like
because they were initially signed to Slash Records, which was a punk rock label subsidiary, I believe, of Warner Brothers. I believe. So
that's some of that Violent Femmes info. I knew you had that way. I was waiting for it. Yeah.
So because Slash Records was a punk label. They had people like Fear on that label as well. So they got the kind of history. So they a great trio. And I gotta tell you, I'm really picky about trios because a lot of them are just overrated, dude. But they're a good trio.
Blink 182.
You know what? When the new album comes out, I'll listen to it and check it out. But I've never been a fan, but I'm down to check out the new album though and review it because they got a lot of fans. I mean, I like more of the old school punk stuff. I'm not. New school punk for me would be like Rancid, and they're not even new school anymore. They're not even new school anymore. That's the newest I usually get. I haven't found any new punk rock that really moves me in that way. I like the older stuff. So.
Well, I think you just did, right? Violent Femmes, we can do it.
But they're like new old. They're new old.
You're talking about just new altogether and the artist itself.
Yeah,
okay.
but I welcome to hear some new stuff from somebody that's good. But yeah, so when the Blink-182 record comes out, I want us to review it. So I'm down to check it out.
I'd be so pumped for that.
Yeah.
I'd be down to get like a Blink-182 tattoo.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you ride or die for him. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I can respect that.
I think I want to go see him live if that kind of makes you feel bad, Mariano, or jealous.
No, because my bucket list for live is still Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Oh, you still haven't seen him yet?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, you should check him out.
I will. My birthday this year. How about that?
Yeah, you'll have a good time because they're touring. So, but
Is
we
that
don't want to
an
digress,
invitation?
though. We don't want to digress.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes, but it's time for a break. We do all agree. We support.
I think
this record.
it's a great album,
Pick it up.
and I'm looking forward to talking more
We
about
can
it in
do
the wrap
anything,
up.
and
So,
they did. So yes, we'll be back soon.
see you soon.
Yep.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Now we're here with Mariano, Keith, and me. That's
Hola.
Jordan. And we just covered Violent Femmes, We Can Do Anything. How was it, guys? Did we do good?
Yeah, it's a great record.
Yeah.
It's a nice return to form.
Yep.
Pick it up. Like once again, if you're looking for something that's out of the ordinary, that's gonna make you think twice. Yeah, and
Exactly.
make you move, shake your head. Yeah,
Sounds like
pick it
a
up.
good review to me. Looks like we did a great review. We can do anything.
First album in 15 years, and it was worth it. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So we've got one more album for you guys. So
Yes.
I'm hoping you guys are excited. This is going to be from Ro James.
Yes.
Eldorado. I love this album.
Oh man, I'm glad right out of the gate we've got good things to say.
Yes.
love this album.
Yes. It's a good record. It took a minute, but it clicked. It finally clicked on me.
Man.
I'm digging it. Yeah.
No, this one clicked for me immediately.
I
Did it
think
really?
it clicked
Yeah.
for me immediately too.
Okay.
This is what I'm looking for in an R&B kind of music. Like,
Okay. All right. I'm listening.
I think he transcends more than R&B. It was pretty versatile.
well, maybe
I
that's
like
what I
it.
need in R&B, more transcending. 'Cause
Some
I
of it
did-
was kind of poppy.
Yeah,
Some of it,
right? Yeah.
Like the
But it
Gas
worked.
song or GA.
And he can sing,
Money
too.
sign. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what that was.
Gas,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's a money sign. I'm like, okay, is it gas?
Yeah.
Just make it an S. But
Yeah,
anyway.
money. Yeah.
Well, like the ASAP Mob band.
Yeah, just make it an S. But it's all.
I
good.
thought it was a money sign at mom.
That's extremely correct.
So yeah, but I think we all liked it. I think that whenever they did the pop and the transcending, I think it worked well. I think that he was able to balance these different genres. He was able to make R&B and a little something extra, and he was able to
Yeah.
pull it off. It didn't feel like
Because Holy Water sounds like almost like a pop rock song.
Yeah, Holy
Yeah.
Water.
Which great lyrics. Yeah, but so that was a departure. But it fit in well with the album.
Right.
yeah, definitely. I think that I'm trying to think of like a song that just didn't click well with me, but I mean there were songs that weren't as strong as others, but I think the whole album through
a
and
good
through
record,
was good.
though.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
Like I
There
thought
was
you guys-
nothing I would skip over.
Okay.
You know what, guys? I'm going to hit it. That's, for me, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That album.
Now, could you compare out of the albums that we've done before? Go ahead and hit us with something else that you can call a 10 out of 10 because we're
Okay.
very notoriously bad at coming up with an official rating system.
Yeah, okay, well, I don't know about the albums we've done before, but let me give you another 10 out of 10 in my opinion and why.
Okay.
Fallen by Evanescence, their first album, 10 out of 10. Because
All right.
for what it is, it was the first of its kind, and it was all in, and it was a huge, huge smash hit. When they first put that album out, they were on top of the world, and they were touring everywhere. People got tattoos of them on their arms. Everybody was all about Amy Lee.
All right. Right on.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I will say this, though, to you, though. You did that one well, but riddle me this. So compare that to what's a 10 album for you that's a soul record or R&B record? Do you have one that's a 10?
A soul record.
Mine would be Frank Ocean. Yeah.
What, Channel Orange?
Lionel Richie.
Channel Orange, yeah, or Frank Ocean.
Oh,
Lionel Richie?
Which one? Okay.
His discography?
That's the whole thing,
I don't know if that
bro.
counts as a record, though. Like that,
Yeah.
But I'll even go with Lionel Richie. I wasn't expecting that, so that's good. That's cool.
That
Yeah,
one
I think-
threw me
I didn't
off.
see that coming, so that's
Lionel
tight.
Richie.
That's cool. Okay.
I'll put Lionel Richie above Ro James, but considering that.
Well, you should, bro.
Well, I do. But-
Legend singer
Wow, you like
songwriter.
this album that much.
And I gave it, but
Yeah.
my point is though,
Yeah.
now that Lionel Richie is not gone, but now that we're past the Lionel Richie era,
He's
as
not in his
far as-
prime anymore, but he still
right.
has his
As far
thing.
as new music coming out, this is the new Lionel Richie amongst other artists to me.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
him and Wale's been putting out some pretty good R&B type stuff lately.
But Wale's a rapper, though.
I know, but he's been putting out some Lotus Fire,
Okay.
But Ro James up there for sure.
All right. For me, if I was gonna, I'll give this record a 10. Actually, I will, because I like it a lot. I like it even more now the more I listen to it. I'll compare it to, in regards to another soul album that I think was a 10, and there's a lot of them for me, but I'm going to mention this one is Maxwell with Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite.
Oh, okay.
So, and I'm gonna let you guys check that out. Yeah, you're gonna,
Okay,
you're gonna
yeah.
like that. I want you to hear
We were
that.
just talking about Maxwell.
Yeah, it's a great So
Do you guys remember Casey and JoJo?
Oh yeah, man,
Oh,
from
man.
Jodeci, man.
Yeah.
All my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But Holy
Yeah.
Water had that,
Oh yeah. So and I was gonna read some of the lyrics from Holy Water for you guys.
Please.
So
Yeah.
So I gave my cost a game. I'm running to the city, trying to find a reason. I'm trying to be a stronger man, or some type of lover. Said I paid my way to win. I'm running from the city because I found my reason. Trying to be a better man or some type of lover. And then, and when the rain gets to falling, it's coming down on me. Feels like the weight of the world was blind, but now I see that it's just holy water. It reminds me not to lose my soul. Then there's the well, I'm not gonna, although I just did. So I just did. I know.
Still good, still good.
Said blue skies and the memory of you making me feel special. No one makes me feel like you do. And at the same time, the moon lets me know that you know this. But part of me feels like for you, I will give my soul just to make you feel good, baby. Never leave you left alone. And then said I paid my way to win. I'm running from the city because I found my reason. So, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. So, I mean, I wasn't expecting a soul singer to have a song called Holy Water.
Right.
Yeah.
But what I like about this record, it has a great modern R&B feel to it. But it has
But it's not
nice
over the top
soul
either.
undertones
Exactly.
too, though. But I mean, and he does reference Marvin
It
Gaye.
felt a bit introspective at some points. Would
Yeah.
you say that it's
Yes.
not just
Yes.
for a smooth moment? It's also kind of a look.
It's not
inside.
just about sex and trying to get with the girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's on there, but there's a lot more.
Right. And it's also
And I was
not too
pleasantly
one-dimensional.
surprised.
Which I think is
Yeah.
what R&B should be. R&B should share.
Uh-huh.
You can make something that's a soul R&B genre. I mean, but when you kind of branch it out and you kind of do R&B with a little bit more pop, when you do a little bit more blues, it does create. It's a genre that works so well with so many others.
Right.
Like if you can do punk rock, you can't do punk with some things. It's just not going to work out. It's not as malleable. But R&B, it really does transition well with so many things. And I think this album is a great example of that.
Oh yeah, it's a good record. And I told you guys earlier before we did this podcast, when I first bought the record, I was at the store and I saw it, and I'm like, I was having an old man.
Oh, that's
moment.
right.
I was having an old
Yeah.
man moment. I'm like, who is this punk on top of that Cadillac?
It's sitting on top of his car.
This young punk.
Get
And
off
then
that car, son.
I know. And then I'm like, this album's dope.
This album is
I
dope.
love this record.
Were you still upset about him sitting in the car?
Not anymore.
It was
Not
forgiven.
anymore.
Yeah.
It was all forgiven.
Well, that's how you know, because Keith hates it when people
I was
sit
going
on
to say,
cars.
would you let him sit on your car?
No, I was going to get paid for it. Yes, I'm not selling out. I'm buying in. So.
That's right.
Good way to put it, bud. Good way to put it.
But yeah, but no, it all makes sense now. The whole style, and Eldorado, that's a classic Cadillac car. So yeah, it's all. Yeah, he did his thing. I have to give it to him. He did his thing.
He
Look
almost
for him.
has like a Kid Cudi sound. Now that I think about it,
Really?
I think so. In
See,
his slower songs.
Okay, see, and I'm aware of Kid Cudi, but I never
Soundtrack
really
to My
listened
Life.
to
You ever
him.
heard
You
that
don't
song?
like.
I never really listened to him. I was
We're
never
gonna
really
have to. We're gonna have
interested.
to put you into some Kid Cudi. He's
Okay, all right, that's fair.
I think
I
you'll
will
love
turn you
it.
guys on to Maxwell. You guys turn me on to Kid Cudi. That's fair.
Okay.
All right,
We can
great.
do
Yeah,
that.
we're sharing
Yeah.
our worlds, kind
We
of like
got
that
to,
James
man.
Cameron movie, Titanic.
Oh, that's nice. That was good, Jordan. You got me with that one.
Thank you,
Okay,
thank
yeah.
you. Well, that was your show, ladies and gentlemen. We're cutting
That
it a
was
bit
good.
early.
All right. You got me with that one. That was
Thank you guys.
good.
Good night.
I can't get you on that one. I want to do one more of his lyrics though. Like,
Okay,
Go
no.
ahead.
So
Can I try my drum roll just one more time? We'll see if it.
sure, if you can
All
try.
right.
You can
I've
try.
got a good feeling about this.
You can try. All right. So this is Adidas, All Day I. So I see your face when I close my eyes. When you're away, I write stories about you in my mind because this love is one of a kind. All day I, all day I. But he's really, all day I.
Yeah.
That was really bad. I love it. So dream of
good.
sexing you. All day I dream of sexing you. Then when your lips touch mine, it only confirms I found true love in you. See, one time I tried to love her, had my heart broken. I swore that I'll never love again, but you changed my mind. All day I dream of sexing you. Of course that repeats. But then he says, so see the way you make me feel, I just can't describe it, and I just can't deny it, oh baby, and I know that you want it.
When you speak,
Don't know why
Hey,
you
let's be
fight
honest.
it.
Let's be honest. She did want it after hearing the
No,
song.
listen to you. But it was just kind of funny, though. When you said,
when you speak like really plain when it comes to this
It does
song in
sound funny.
particular, it sounds like you're like a Fox News anchor. You're like these controversial lyrics.
I know.
Sex me all night.
Oh, baby, I know you
It's
want it.
destroying teens.
we must burn his records now. But yeah, it was just interesting. So, yeah, I like that.
And I don't think I gave it a rating. You said I could do whatever I want. I think I'd give it a smiley face, but if that doesn't make sense, I'm going to give it an 8. I think I'm going to give it an 8. This is one of the best R&B
man.
albums I've seen.
Okay. You know what? That was one. Okay, I wanted to go over to the New Religion one.
Okay, all right.
That's the one I
But
really
can we
wanted
say before we started, the drum beat kind of worked a bit better that time, right?
No, not really. But it's time for a break.
Mara-
But we can discuss that after the break if you like.
Mariano, what'd you think? Good or bad drum beat?
Speak your
Well, that's
truth,
our.
bro.
We'll work on it.
All right, well, that's our break, guys. We'll see you soon.
That was no.
That's polite, Keith. You could learn something.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, you got me with that. All right.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Want to find out what movies to go see? Then check out the GSMC Movie Podcast. It's your ticket to the latest movies, whether it's a new blockbuster event, romantic, comedy, or action flick. This show has got it all covered. They talk some what to go see now. Don't bother. What's hot on Netflix and everything in between. That's gsmcpodcast.com/movie-podcast. When it's all about the movies, it has to be this new show. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit gsmcpodcast.com for more info.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, you got to call like it is. When it's real, it's real.
My favorite Dwele song
Oh,
is his McDonald's commercial that he did.
Dwele?
Yeah, Dwele.
Oh, okay.
Where it's is this a caramel? Is it a whipped cream?
He did a McDonald's
in an
commercial?
espresso. And
Are you
espresso.
serious?
I must be dreaming.
I have to check that out. I didn't know that. That's
It's
funny.
the caramel mocha.
Did you say Wale or Dwele earlier?
Wale.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Did you mean Dwele?
No.
No.
Because I was confused.
No, Dwele is good though. I
Yeah.
knew Dwele.
Wale's a rapper,
Wale.
but think of Bad with Rihanna and think of Lotus Flower Bomb.
That's not a
Okay,
joke,
I have to
though.
check it out. Mhm.
Literally, my favorite thing by Dwele is in McDonald's commercial.
His albums are dope though.
They are, I know, but
That-
this
I'll
commercial
check
has
it
been
out.
with me since 2009.
I had no idea. I'll check that out.
so
I
catchy.
didn't even know he did that. So thank you for telling
We'll
me.
play it after the episode, yeah. You know.
Okay. So hey, welcome. we are back.
I wish we could just leave everything during the commercial.
We're probably going to leave that. We are. We are Keith. Wow.
We are Keith.
We are Keith. Can we say that all the same time? 3, 2, 1.
we are Keith.
Nice. Hive mind. So, We did Ro James, Eldorado, and we did Violent Femmes. We Can Do Anything.
Yeah, and we recommend both records, definitely.
Okay, so guys, I think it's agreed we both love these albums, and by both I mean we all three love both of these albums. Of course,
that's true.
So, Mariano, can you do that thing where you make us feel deep and question ourselves? Those deep questions that always help.
What's up, dude?
Yeah. Well, let me say first of all, this isn't a question, but my favorite band of all time, Chili Peppers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think if I'm making a top 10, Ro James actually just shot right up there.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty deep,
I
dude.
really liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
pretty
unpopular
heavy.
here because I'm gonna say The Desert Island, which is I think I would take Violent Femmes. I think out of the two.
I'm going to have to, too, because once again, I'm listening to this record. It's going to make me want to, have a girlfriend with me.
I don't think it's a matter of a friend thing with me on the Ro James. It's just Violent Femmes looks like something it was so easy to keep me upbeat.
Well, if I find myself in an album, a romantic soul album is going to depress me, dude. That's just me, though.
All right, I'm going to call it now. This is the last time you can blame not picking on something on not having a girlfriend on an album.
I know. I was thinking that right now, too. I was like, stop blaming it on other artists.
You can't. This is the last one.
Okay.
But I think Violent Femmes, that album was really upbeat. It would keep me happy going. I mean, it's something that it's going to constantly enhance my mood, make things lighter.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that. It's fun.
I don't know. I like the Ro James because it was heavy, because after that heaviness, you kind of feel lighter. Does that make sense?
See, that's the thing I wanted you to do a second ago. That's the one. Thank you. Yes.
Do you know what I mean, though? After kind of in a weird way, you kind of bring yourself down on purpose for a minute because you kind of reset yourself, and then after that, you feel just...
And you're right. This is a good album for it because it's an R&B album that's not just about sex. There's a lot of introspection in it.
Exactly.
And that's true, and I said that earlier. So
and
maybe
it does allow you to self-analyze.
Have that album on the island with me. Okay, maybe I would have that album on the album instead of the Violent Femmes.
We should open a recording studio called The Island, and it's for only the best of the music. Yeah.
It can be interesting.
And then none of them will come to us.
But yeah,
the Lonely Island. There you go.
I think
yeah, if we're playing the Island game, there's not many other albums I can think of, period, that I wouldn't have above this one.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive. Yeah. It struck you that hard. It is a good record, though. It's
I'm so happy
for a new R&B soul album. It's really good. I like it a lot.
Something about the sound of it, it just really spoke to me, and I guess my upbringing or whatever it was that.
In reading his bio, his aunt was actually a former backup singer for Prince too. Actually, which is interesting. A little tidbit on that.
I was considering Prince, but I went Lionel Richie. Yeah,
and this is a harder I think this is a harder Island question to answer than the ones we used to, or even before it was Island, when it was if you only had enough money to buy a CD.
Island segment. Yes.
Yeah, or you can only pick one thing, and it's because they're such two different tones where. Violent Femmes, it's not a self-analyzing album. It's something that you can play something that's just noise, and it's just going to help you kind of just forget everything. And Violent Femmes has that kind of characteristic where it will help you forget, but it kind of goes in another direction where not only can you just ignore a problem that you're having, but you can be cheered up about everything that's not a problem in your life right now, which is always something that I'm looking for in an album. Now, I'm also looking for something that Ro James carried, which is something that's going to make me kind of get myself out of a situation by just thinking about things and just having that moment. Mm-hmm. But Violent Femmes has that ability to turn off the brain and still just kind of shoot endorphins through you, and that's really valuable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's a good album. The lead singer has a great tone, and his voice is so distinct, and he always gives you that feeling that it's light and airy. And sometimes I'm waiting for him to say something really sharp and dark because he does that too. But yeah, but it's all fun when he's doing it. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
I agree. Just because I prefer the Ro James doesn't mean I don't love the Violent Femmes.
Yeah, definitely. So
I think out of we had Claypool and who did we have last week? God, there was just so many.
Really, dude? Seriously? Chance the Coloring Book. Chance the Rapper of the Coloring Book.
Chance the Coloring Book.
Chance the Coloring Book.
That was my honestly, I was about to say that at first.
You sabotaged me.
No, but seriously, we had Claypool and we had Chance the Rapper, and they were fantastic artists. But I think this one it's a really hard decision because they're both Violent Femmes' new album, and Ro is just two different directions, but they both deliver.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and Ro James made a record that's like it's new, soul R&B. They use that term neo soul. I never liked that term. Neo is a prefix, or it's a meaning for new.
Right.
So, I mean, only new soul to me is a baby, okay? But anyway.
I'm sorry that didn't land as much as you were hoping.
That's not a joke. I'm serious. That's not a joke.
But to me, it's more versatile, though. I
said
said this to you guys before we started the podcast, but to me, he's like a more versatile / better The Weeknd.
Well, see, I hear a Marvin Gaye influence in him. I do. I hear it. Even with the production.
Yeah, you're right.
I think if you've got a Marvin Gaye influence in you, I'm going to be just biased to enjoy you because that's just a good sound to have.
Well, yeah, as long as you're not exactly being Marvin Gaye.
I know. I was going to say, but it must not be an easy sound to duplicate.
You
so
can't be Marvin Gaye. We already have a Marvin Gaye. But if you're Marvin Gaye-esque, that's a different story.
So, well, I think, so I hear that influence, but I feel like this record, it was very masterful in how he put it out and put it together. It's got something. It's got a little bit of something for everybody.
It was like new yet familiar.
Yes,
right?
I agree. Yeah, definitely.
Like neo familiar.
There you go. Yeah, that neo.
I like nouveau better. Nouveau familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Only Neo is from Matrix. That's it. But yeah, so Violent Femmes, We Can Do Anything. Great record. Yeah, it's they're based in folk punk, but it's alternative-ish, indie-ish. But yeah, if you're looking for something that's left field again, that's a little bit quirky and fun, get that record. You'll like it.
Did we 1 to 10 the Violent Femmes?
No, I don't think we did yet.
Can I go with an 8?
Yeah.
An 8
out of 10.
Yeah.
8, and then you've got your Row as a 10.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so 8
So
and
I'll
10.
go with the 8 for the Violent Femmes too, and I give the Row a 10.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. So we definitely recommend both records.
I'm going to give them both a solid 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Jordan, got to be different.
I know.
Gosh.
I'm a mold breaker.
Right on. See, and you're so masterful. You got us doing the Jordan now. You're Jordaning us, and we're all used to it now. With
Now we're getting our Jordan all over.
I know. With these, the island. We're all on the island now.
What are you talking about? We're all Keiths. You heard it yourself.
Yeah. This is true too. So
we're a hive mind for Keith.
But thank you once again for listening to us. We had a great time talking to you guys about these records. And so Mariano, what do you have to say to us?
That's right. Well, let me just wrap this up. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, Golden State Media Concepts. And don't forget to check out these podcasts, the GSMCpodcast.com. You can find us on iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud. And do you guys want to finish this out?
Jordan?
iTunes?
Yeah, subscribe to us. And I think he already said that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There you go again.
Well, if I could say, I've just been building up to say this.
What?
I'm going to give this episode of the music podcast a 10 out of 10.
Okay,
That's
I didn't know we were being judged by you.
I haven't given. Well, you guys got
Judge
to give
Jordan.
10s this episode. I felt like I was entitled to. So,
all right, Judge Jordan, right on. Well, yeah, thanks again for listening, and we appreciate everyone. And we'll see you somewhere out in space.
we'll see you guys somewhere out there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And,
Yeah, you almost got me.
I'm thinking about using sea from now on. We'll see you out there in the sea, folks.
Yeah. Bye.